Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope that you're doing well. It's been a little while since I've done a video. Just life kind of gets in the way. I wanted to do a quick video for you today on some products. Some of them have been very popular on YouTube, on the internet, and I've tried them and they just don't work for me. I normally don't do a like fails or flops video. I'll do like favorites and maybe throw in one fail or something. But I have a little group here, so I thought that I would talk about them and show you them. Sorry, brain fart. And tell you why they didn't work for me. Now, just because they didn't work for me doesn't mean that they won't work for you. Just want to take a little sip of my Diet Coke. I don't drink a lot of pop, but like once a week or so, I'll treat myself to a little Diet Coke. Okay, I don't know why I had to put that disclaimer in there, but I did. All right, let's start with a product that like went crazy on TikTok, and there's a lot of YouTube videos about this, and I really wanted to like this, but I didn't. And it's the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Now, this is a color correcting full coverage. It says natural finish. It has collagen, peptides, and niacinamide, which are great products or great ingredients for your skin. And it's a broad spectrum SPF of 30, which is good. But for me, this was really greasy. I don't have oily skin. I'll get like a little tiny bit oily in my forehead, little in my chin. Like it's the end of the night, you can just see a little shine there, and that's fine. You know, I'm in my mid-50s, little past mid-50s, and I don't mind having a little bit of, you know, little extra moisture to my skin. I'd rather have it that way than be parched and dry and feeling just taunt. But when I put this on, I had to take it off. Like, I only tried it twice because I thought, okay, one time is, you know, just not enough to test a product. So I tried it again like a few days later, and I used the same kind of skincare, was nothing different. And it just, throughout the hours that I had it on, my face just felt greasy and heavy. And it was weird because for me, it's not full coverage. You can still see a lot of my skin, which I don't mind. Like, I'm wearing a foundation now that it's not full coverage, but it's the coverage that I like. But if you're gonna say on the label that you're full coverage, be full coverage. And it didn't work for me. So I think if you are very oily, this would not be good unless you really powdered it down. And in my age group, a lot of powder is just a no-no. Even if I, you know, spray some kind of setting spray, it still will cake up. And I should say for me, not just my age group, because there are people in their 50s, 60s that they have oily skin and powder is their best friend. But for me, I just have to use it in moderation and for setting. So oily skin, I wouldn't try it. And I think if you had very dry skin, this would be perfect. The price point, I think it's like $10 or under. I mean, you can't beat that. And I like the application. I like that it's in a tube, so you'll get it all. But it just was a thumbs down for me. Sorry, but that just didn't work. Another drugstore product that I heard a lot about when it first came out, which like is probably about a year and a half ago, is the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. That's what it looks like. And this has a broad spectrum of 50, and it has antioxidants and concentrated serum. And just for reference, my color's a natural buff 40, and also for this one, the camo, it's a light 2-1-10. I average between light and light medium for foundations. It depends on the brand, really. And my skin doesn't change much on my face throughout the year because even if I'm in the sun, I always wear a good amount of sunscreen, so it really doesn't get tanned. I just kind of have to bronze it up. So anyway, with this product, I first liked it because it did feel like I had a really nice moisturizing serum on, and that always makes my skin feel good. The coverage was really nice. It was a medium coverage. So those two things I really liked. I liked that it had an SPF, but honestly, I'd rather use an SPF separately and have a foundation that doesn't have SPF in it, because for some reason, everyone I've tried just doesn't agree with my skin. I need like the product separate. So that's just a very personal thing for me. But the problem with this is that it was too greasy looking after a couple hours, and any like open pores or more visible pores, you know, people say like pores, everyone has pores, but some of us have pores maybe around here or your nose where they're a little bit larger, and those were just so highlighted by this, and I don't want the pores that I have that are more open to be highlighted by anything. So this was a no-go for me, so thumbs down. L'Oreal is a nice company too, but this just didn't work. I think this is also for someone who likes a SPF with their foundation, and also somebody that has very dry skin, whether you're 20 or to 80, whatever age you are. If you have really dry skin and you want a nice medium coverage and you like sun protection in your foundation, I would give this a try. But personally, it just didn't work. Okay, the next two are the same, but I'm just going to show you two because they're just different colors. I like Morphe makeup. I like their eyeshadows. I think they're really nice, and their brushes are really nice quality. I have quite a few. I have a couple face. I have more eye brushes. I like the company. I don't get into the politics of you know, whether some influencers are, you know, partnered with them. Hey, it's their business. They're making a living. If they're making a living and it's honest, congrats to them, you know. So I don't get involved in that. So I would never judge a Morphe product because of like any influencers being behind it or having, you know, collaborations with them. My thing with the Morphe eyeliner pencil, the crayons, are two things. How do you sharpen these? They don't have a wood base, it's a plastic, and there's no sharpener, and there's no way to like push it. I mean, I have tried so hard to figure out how you sharpen this, and it doesn't. Now, I bought one in a brown and in a black because I heard that these were really good and that they stay on and there's no smudging. They stay on, but they smudge like heck. So for the simple fact that I do not know how to sharpen them or raise them up, I mean, I just have no, I thought maybe the cap comes off, but it doesn't. You can't sharpen these, and they smudge like heck. They did not work for me. So sorry, Morphe, but those didn't work. Okay, these two next products were sent to me in, I think, one of my beauty subscription boxes. I think, I can't remember which one it is, but it doesn't matter. This is a lip gloss, and I don't think it's a plumper. It's a lip gloss by, or a lip oil, I'm sorry. It's a lip oil by the company KAB, K-A-B. And I think I did talk about this briefly on another video saying that I liked it. And I do like the product. But what I don't like is that it gets really messy all over here. And then like I've cleaned this off several times. It'll like come over, and then the gloss or oil comes, you know, like you close the lid and you have like gloss coming out of there. I hate that. It's so messy, and I'm a little OCD when it comes to my makeup and other things. You can ask my husband. I do not like lip products that the the gel or the gloss or whatever is coming out on the sides. You know, I want to be able to throw this in a bag and my bag not to be getting stained up from my gloss or lip oil. So this did not work for me. As you can tell, I didn't even use it much because I just couldn't stand having to wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off. They just need, I think, a simple thing to make a better like suction in there. I don't know. I like the big, ooh, see, I dripped it on myself. I like the big doe foot applicator, and the formula is really nice. It's just so messy. And I got some on my little dress here. Great. Anyway, let me wipe this off before it stains. Sorry about that. I always keep wipes in a drawer next to me to wipe off like swatches and stuff. And now I gotta like wipe this off for a second. Sorry. Well, it's a good thing this is tie-dyed because the bottom's gonna look like it's tie-dyed with the lip gloss. Or I keep saying gloss, it's an oil. Okay, I think I got it. All right, the next one product I also received in a beauty subscription box, and I don't understand it. Okay, it's by a company called Dragon Beauty, and it is the color corrector. Now, everything that I have ever learned from YouTube and other videos, other platforms, blogs, yada yada, a corrector for under eye circles should be like a peachy color. A corrector for real like redness or spots should be either like the natural skin tone, or some people, if you have like a spot or pimple that's real red, they'll tap a little like yellow concealer. And there are some people that use green, but I don't think that really works. Well, I got this corrector, and as you can hopefully see, it's like a light lavender color. I'm gonna swatch it in my hand so you see that color. I hope you can see that there's like a lavender, real like a milky lavender color. So when I opened this, I thought, how is this a corrector? And that's what it says all over the packaging. Shake well to correct and neutralize, blend, blah, blah, blah. So I gave it a try because I thought, okay, maybe this is something new that I'm not aware of. You know, I don't know everything going on in makeup. I don't think anyone does. So I tried putting some of this here where I have darkness. I had like gray purple under eyes. I took it off right away. So I do not understand why and how people make a lavender corrector. You know, like an example, if you've never seen a corrector before, so I know I have a lot of people here that watch that are just kind of getting into makeup or just want to know a little bit, and I like to explain things. This is a color corrector. It's like a peachy color. That's more of like the color that is true color, I should say. So you put like a dab under here, and then you'll put a concealer, maybe your skin tone or one shade or half a shade lighter on it, and you just put a little amount, and then it corrects the darkness and then conceals the darkness. And you can use it for dark spots, and I wouldn't use this for like pimples. I would just use like a skin tone color. But I'm just so confused with this purple or lilac, milky lilac. So this totally was just not for me, and I don't know who it is for. And even on the top it says lavender. So those are the products that I have tried and that just did not work for me. When I am using, oh, I have another one. I'm so sorry. I put it to the side and I forgot to pull it out. This is another one, and I might get, well, I never get like PMs that are nasty, but I might get a comment like, what, are you kidding? And I want to say, first of all, I totally support the person that is behind this makeup, that created this, and that's Selena Gomez. I think that she has beautiful cream blushes. I have one here. Her company is called Rare Beauty. And it's just beautiful, but we're not talking about what I like. Now, Selena Gomez has lupus. I also have lupus. And so I try to support people that are going through things that are similar to me and people that are different too, that have different things going on. So I tried the Rare Beauty foundation, and this is the name to this. I think it's just the only one she has right now. Now let me tell you, I like the packaging. I love the glass bottle. I like the doe foot. I really do. It's very nice. There's a lot of people that don't like a doe foot applicator. They think it's unhygienic, but I think if you're going to be using it on other people, you should put it on your hand or a palette and then use a brush or a sponge. But I don't share my makeup with anybody. This is mine. I did not like the way this felt. It's supposed to have like a dewy, not dewy, but sort of between like a how do I describe it? It's not a matte foundation and it's not a shimmer. It has like a little luminosity. Well, as the hours went by, this foundation was like this one, where it just felt so greasy on my face. And I don't like to feel my foundation. Right now, I am wearing foundation. I don't feel it. And with this, I felt it. And this also did what this product did. Oh no, it was this product, the L'Oreal, where it highlighted any imperfections that I have. And that's a no-go for me. If I'm gonna wear a foundation, I want it to help, but not make my skin look worse than it is. And this was the same with I have some like open pores here. They're not bad, but these both foundations, both of these foundations highlighted it and made my face feel so greasy. And also I have to say the color matching, and this is so hard. I bought this one in 210 neutral. It was a little too dark. Then I bought like a shade down. It was a little too light. And you know, people say, well, buy two and mix. You know, if I'm gonna buy two foundations, just the pure cost, I'll buy what I really like, which is the Armani Luminous Silk. But we're not talking about what I like. We're talking about products that didn't work for me. Now, if you have beautiful untexturized skin, bless you queen. But I don't. I mean, my skin's not bad, but in my 20s, I went to bed a lot with makeup on. Didn't care for my skin as much as I care for it now. And even in my 40s. My 40s, I really started taking care of my skin. So if you have really perfect porcelain skin, as they say, if it's on the very dry side, then I would recommend this. But if you can find your shade, that's great, because I think the shade matching is hard. And even in Sephora, they had a hard time, and they have said to me twice that they have a lot of people who have a hard time to match. And like you can even see, that looks way dark from my skin. So those were the products that just didn't work for me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and maybe it'll help you out if these descriptions, if you like or you have really dry skin, beautiful complexion, bless you again. I hope that you enjoyed this. I said that again, and that you're doing well. I'm going to be doing a favorites video soon, and then I have some empties that I might do. Some people like empties, some people don't. Let me know down below. Do you like empties, like when people save up what they used and tell you if they buy it again and such? Let me know, because if you don't like them, then I'll just recycle or put in trash if I can't recycle them. So take care of yourself. I hope that you are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day you're watching this. I used to say that all the time and I forgot for a while. And take care of yourselves and be well. Bye-bye.